Welcome to virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we will learn EVS. Come on students, let us begin our lesson. We are going to learn Environmental Studies Part 1 of Standard 4th and the lesson name is Water for Every Household. Students, today we will study about how the water is supplied to our houses from the source of water. Okay? And also we will study about how to use water economically. Yes, we have studied the first part of this lesson in last lecture, right? Now we will revise that quickly and will proceed. Okay? Care of drinking water. To ensure good hygiene, we must have safe drinking water. If we consume contaminated water, it can cause diseases, isn't it? Drinking water. We keep the drinking water containers covered. Why? Because the lid or the cover that prevents dust and other rubbish from entering the water, and the tap, it becomes easier to take the water, correct? The tap helps us to take the water out and it also prevents contamination. Water pot without tap. If we dip our hands in the water to take it out, the dirt on our hands can enter the water. So, we use a dipper to take the water and we replace the lid at once. Correct? Now students, we will try this. Now, here we have taken a plastic bottle and we are going to cut off its upper narrow portion. Okay. Now we will make 4 small holes on the 4 sides of the bottle near its base. You can see here. Okay. Now we will take a ball pen refill and we will cut them into 4 pieces and fix one piece into each of the 4 holes tightly. Okay. Now we will fill the bottle with the water. See this? Now what do you see here? Water flows from all the 4 sides at the same time with the same speed. Isn't it? Okay. Here we can use this phenomena or the property of the water to distribute water stored in one place to several different places at the same time. We will see that in a clear Now dear students, this is our house plan. Okay. Here how water is supplied in a house we will go through. Now dear students, we need water in the kitchen, to the toilets, in the bathroom, in the sink at same time. Correct? We need water. Now here how the water flows. We will see. See, this is a main tap, that is water supply from the main source. This is the main source of water. Water is entering our house. Okay. That goes directly to the overhead tank. See, this is water tank Okay, that is called overhead tank. And then the water is collected in that tank. Then according to our property just now we gone through, it comes out on all the side at the same time. See, here we can see in all the places we will get water. In the sink also, for the toilets also, for bathroom, to the kitchen. Wherever the tap we have fixed, we will get the water. This is the method how that we get water at the same time in all the taps. Yes, dear students, here this is a water reservoir. We get water from the lakes or rivers or the reservoirs. Correct? Yes, they are often at long distances from our houses. It is difficult to collect water from such distant places. Then what we do? Water from it is brought through large pipes to a common place. This you know, isn't it? Now dear students, see this. The first one is an injection syringe and the second one is the spray pump or the water gun, you can call that. Okay, now here see the action. When the piston goes up, the medicine goes inside, and in the second one, when the piston goes up, the water enters the gun or the pump. Means in which direction does the water flow? Yes, of course, the water is flowing in upward direction. Yes, of course, it need force. Correct? We pull the piston backside, then the medicine here and the water there, it enters the syringe and the pump. Correct? This property we use for water to lift it up to the overhead tanks or to the water towers. Yes, dear students, these are called water tower. See here, we know that water flows downwards. But if we want to lift water upwards, we have to use some force, isn't it? Just now we gone through. Here we use machines for that. And these type of machines are called as pumps. The pumps, they run on diesel or electricity. So that by using machines, we can lift water to the tanks like this, means to the water towers. And then we supply the water to towns or cities. Dear students, observe this picture. Now this shows the journey of water from source to house. Okay, see this. This is the main source. You can say this is the reservoir. From here we get the water. And this water is first passed to the purification center. Okay, here the water is purified. Then it is comes to pump house. Okay, from there it moves to water tower. Okay, here the water is collected. Here we store the water and afterwards this water is supplied to different area through the pipelines. and because of the gravity, the water runs downwards. See this, the pipelines, and from this all the areas in the cities they get water. Got this, students? And how the water supply from the overhead tank inside the house we have gone through just now, isn't it? Observe this picture. See here, pumping station is there and water tower is there, and from there the settlement is there. Okay, now water enters the pumping station, and here from here the water is lifted up with the help of the machine, and it collects in the water tower tank. Okay, and it moves downwards because its property is there. Water always travels from high level to low level. See here, then it is distributed from the pipelines to the different houses. Got this, students? See, even today in some places water is drawn from wells or bore wells for use at home. In some places water is supplied by transporting it by means of tankers. But it needs to be ensured that the water is potable. Potable means safe for drinking. If the water is not potable, then it should be boiled for the purpose of drinking. Because you know, boiling kills the microorganisms present in that water. Does water has a weight? Do you know? What do you say? Does water has a weight? Okay, we will observe two pictures. See this one. A girl with empty buckets. And see this picture. A boy with filled bucket. Yes, you got the answer for this question? Yes, you are right. Water has a weight. Students, see this is some questions are there. We will try. Which fuel is used to run the following machines? Okay, we'll see. First one, the hand pump that lifts water from a bore well. Yes, remember bore well and hand pump, it is having. Yes, we use our energy, that is nothing but physical energy. Okay. Second one, the pump used to store water in the water tower. Correct, that is runs on electrical energy. Third one, the tanker that brings water to a certain area. Tanker, which fuel we use for tanker? Correct, diesel or petrol, isn't it? Okay, what can we do to use water without wastage? Yes, we should not waste water. Water is very precious, isn't it? Okay. If the water you have taken in a mug to wash your face is left over, got the point? Okay, what you will do? First one, will you throw it away? Second, keep it to use later. Yes, you are right. We will keep it to use later. Second, while you brush your teeth, do you keep the tap running or do you turn it off in between? Yes, you are good. We turn it off in between. Third one, the water used for washing vegetables, fruits, etc. Do you throw away that water or do you water your plants with it? Yes, you are right. We use that water to water the plants, correct? Fourth one, when rinsing things under a tap, do you turn it on fully or just enough? Correct? Yes, how much we need, that much only we will use water. Right? Yes, students, here we will get some additional knowledge. We live in Mumbai, so please see this. Different sources of water supply for Mumbai. See, some lakes are there and some rivers. From that we get water. Like this, some of them, Vaitarna, then Bhatsa, Ullas river is there, then Shai, Kalu, etc. Okay, from these water sources we get water for Mumbai. Yes, students, now we have studied about the journey of water from the source to our houses. This need many people to engage in the work of water purification, storage and distribution, right? And electricity or diesel are used to run the machines for these purposes. A lot of money is spent for this work. Hence, potable water proves to be an expensive substance. We must take care of water just as we take care of our other valuables. Yes, dear students, so water is valuable. Take good care of it.
Thank you very much for being a part of this lesson. Please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon to get new updated videos.